What's going on, my friends? Welcome to another episode of Vega 23. Today we're live from the shop and we're doing a four-color process of the Captain Tsubasa cartoon. We already ran a sample. As you guys can see here, we have it on the wall of fame. And we also ran a couple of printed samples. The reason why I'm doing this print is because, at home with my daughters, we're watching the cartoon. And yesterday we finished season 1. So I want them to have some t-shirts. Actually, my tattoo artist, the guy that's been doing all my work, his daughter also likes Captain Tsubasa, so I'm gonna print a shirt for his daughter. And right now, since we don't have the shirts, all I'm doing is printing some pelons, just so the girls can hang them on their wall. Let me flip the camera here so you guys can see what's going on. These are the pelons that we printed. They're gonna go on the walls at the house. And then tomorrow on Monday, St. Patrick's Day, ¿qué onda, Cynthia? We're going to print the shirts themselves. So, ir a enseñarle las bookies. That's what's going on today here at the shop. We got 2, one for Cassidy, one for Ari. And then I'm actually gonna do one more for my tattoo artist's daughter. So let me print the 3rd one. And then tomorrow, when we come back to work on Monday, St. Patrick's Day, we're gonna run the t-shirts themselves. So I'm gonna show you here the process. Ahí está el te quedas atorado y te trabas a la madre. Oh, look, you guys. This Saturday we were in Sedona. We did the Bell Rock Trail hike. El menemene se quedó stuck in the snow. Bolas. And then a couple months ago, last year, we took the kids to the same hike, and we just they happened to be playing. I didn't do it on purpose. But I'm gonna run here a sample to show you guys the sequence and how we're printing this 4-color process real quick. And then we're gonna call it a day. So it's probably gonna be about a 10-minute, no, not even, probably a 5-minute live here. So what I'm gonna do is make sure that I have some adhesive on my pelon. And just so you guys know, the 4-color process, whenever you're doing it on white t-shirts, you don't need a white base. So you also don't need a flash. So on the yellow, we're gonna do double stroke. On the magenta, we're gonna do single stroke, double stroke on the cyan, and then double stroke on the black. We're gonna go around one time, so we're gonna set up the automatic, print start, print finish, and the machine is gonna do its thing. We do have the flash on because I'm curing the pelons, but I'm gonna show you here that we don't need it. So as you guys can see here, there goes the yellow. And for those watching, we're doing a 4-color process of Captain Tsubasa. Right now, this is just a sample. So that's the yellow by itself, and then it's gonna go wet on wet with the rest of the colors for the CMYK. I did the magenta with single stroke with the purpose of not having the skin tone too red. The first time I ran it, the skin was turning a little too red, so I decided to go with single stroke there. There goes the cyan with double stroke. I want to make sure that looks nice and good. And then you'll see what those 3 look like by themselves here in a second. That's those 3 colors: the yellow, magenta, and cyan. Now the machine's gonna work its way all the way around to print the black. And I also did a double stroke on the black because I want all the shadows to look nice and clean. And as you guys saw, we didn't have any flashes in the machine. So whenever we do this run on the t-shirts, it's gonna be the same exact process. By the way, I'm not selling these t-shirts. I'm just doing them for my daughters and for my tattoo artist's daughter, because I know she watches the cartoon. And that's the final result. That's a 4-color process. We made sure that the registration was as tight as possible. And we did everything on a 305 and 355. I believe the yellow's on a 305 and everything else is on a 355. So there it is, my friends. 5 minutes. Let me know what you guys think. 4-color process on high mesh. This is the order that we normally put them in. I know that people like to mess around and do it in a different order, and it's totally fine. You can do whatever the hell you want. This is screen printing, so as long as you get the same result at the end, it's all that matters. But what I learned is that you go from lightest to darkest. So we have the yellow, magenta, cyan, and the black. The only thing that I know for sure that you need to mess around with is the pressure to get the right tones on the skin or whatever design that you're doing. If it's a little bit too dark, either you go from double stroke to single stroke, or you reduce the pressure on your squeegees or the angle. The more the angle, the more the ink. The less angle, the less ink. So there's some things to think about whenever you're doing 4-color process. I hope you guys learned something good today. Once again, I'm not selling these shirts. I know this is copyrighted stuff. This is just for personal use only. And that's it. That's the reason why I'm showing it, because it's not for sale, so don't even ask. Allá está bien trabajo, mi compa. All right, peace out, you guys. Thank you guys very much for watching. Deuces.